now we go into the next sign, which is Leo. Leo is the fifth sign of the zodiac and has a lot to do with the heart and spine. It is the symbol of the lion, the roaring lion. So it has a symbolism of the king, and it is the ruler of the sun, which has a lot to do with the will, which is why the keyword here is I will. Has a lot to do with their passion, with their courage, with their, fiery attitude about life as a whole. You would also notice that a lot of Leos has great connection um, with acceleration. So wanting to speed things up, trying something new. It's all about adventure for them. And a lot of Leos, you know, loves it when they are in great power over something. You would also see and notice that a lot of those that are in authority have Leos in their sign, whether it's in their midheaven or in their ascendant sign. So those areas are pretty much the stuff that can vibrate a strong energy of a Leo. Also with their sun sign, of course. And you would also notice that whenever a Leo speaks, their words have power. So it's as if they vibrate an energy of power to the point of people who hear what they say will always give you some form of reaction. So, for example, whether for good or for bad, whenever they say or speak about something, there is something that makes people react to it. So, for example, Donald Trump has Leo, the president of the Philippines has Leo, and whenever these two presidents make a speech over something, it's like a worldwide kind of scenario or news come about. This president said something like this, or president said something like that. Those kind of things. So they can be very different, and I don't want to really judge things in a very political way, but I do feel and I do think that these two people have their own good sense because they know what they're doing at some point. Um, Again, win-win is perfect, but they do have Leo in their sign, so they are the type of people that has the power to control things. When they can, order something or implement something, and it will have a great effect to a whole lot of people. Those sorts of stuff. They have great courage, and again, um, these rules the heart and spine. The spine is, a backbone that we have to be stable enough. So whenever they do something or implement something, it has that kind of effect that that is ingrained to you. It has that form of power, and they tend to have great responsibilities and discipline with themselves. So even if uh, for some of the Leos would have a critical attitude towards other people, but they tend to be very much critical with themselves as well. And sometimes they are harsher to themselves. And this is the reason why a lot of Leos carry so much burden in them, maybe carrying so much responsibilities, and this is why the reason that most Leos would tend to have a heart attack. Whenever they get sick, it's always has something to do with their back or with their heart, something like that. Also, not everyone knows, but these people are fixed signs. They're not mutable signs, but fixed signs. So this is the reason why they have a great love for being loyal over certain people, you know. When they really love someone, they'll be very loyal to that person. Or when we talk about presidents, they could have a great love to their country. I'm not saying that the president I mentioned are like that, but I'm just giving you guys a general example. So yeah, they can be very, very much attached. And one of the biggest lessons that a lot of Leos needs to learn is to learn how to detach, to let go and let God. They should know to, um, to not hold everything to themselves and not do everything by themselves. They should learn how to share problems and let other people do their job as well and not just, keep everything to themselves. So, yeah, there is this notion with Leos that they either create things or destroy things. And they do have that kind of power. Like, for example, if you are president, you either are creating peace or creating war. And both of these two are interrelated and can't be helped. And one of the things that most Leos needs to learn, or mostly will experience in their life, is that things can be really up and down for them. So a lot of Leos tend to have a challenge in their life. Sometimes they are at the top, but at times they are at the very bottom because this is the reason. This is more of a like a fated kind of lesson for a lot of Leos, is that they need to learn how to be at the very bottom for them to rise up at the very top, because their true selves are always all about domination. I needed to be on top. So whenever you are at the very top of certain things in your life, there would be times wherein you get to be too full of yourself and you just need to go down to the bottom and learn the lessons that you need to know and then rise up and stand up again. And that's what I like about Leos. Even though they go down to the at the bottom pit, they would always stand up and learn how to rise up once again. So they do have a give great importance with their dignity, with their public image, and self respect. So you would see that a lot of Leos, likes to also dress up very nicely, very extravagant, very luxurious. And one of the samples here is that you would notice that whenever we have a transit in Venus in Leo, you would see a lot of people, especially with women, doing a lot of crazy makeup, like too much sparkles, too much colors, and something up too much. And I guess that is the reason why it's not really that beautiful. It's not really that Venusian, because less is more. Being natural is more beautiful than putting things at a very excessive way. But it does have some form of beauty in it, wanting to you look sexy, um, entice someone, seduce someone, whether that has a good effect or not, that's all Leo nature. So yeah, they are pretty much good with organizing stuff as well. They are not the type to create ideas, but they are the type to implement things. I will do this. I will do that. I want to do this, something blah blah blah. So it's more of um, telling people what to do. It's what most Leos are really really good at. So this is why they are great organizers. They can tell you what is the right thing to do, and those people just have to do it, and things will work out very smoothly. So yeah. Also, did I mention that a lot of Leos have affinity to the sun because it is the ruler of the sun. So they would somehow notice that there is um, it's faster to grow their hair longer when they are in a when they are a Leo. So you would notice that a lot of Leos tend to have long hair, or even with men would tend to have long hair, even though with old age they tend to leave their hair long. Those sort of stuff, and sometimes it's really thick as well. Just imagine a lion. A lion is always full of hair as well. So it is some form of it has some form of similarity like that. So, and this is the reason why it's so easy to notice Leo. It's just that their energy, there's something in them that makes you feel and realize that, this person is a Leo. It's in their personality.